Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, like random
You touch nipples.
Okay.
We should forgot to tell you not to touch.
Why?
Because he pees in his own mouth.
Yeah, well, he puts his head under his urine
It's
stream
not urine,
And pee.
ladies.
questions and
That's,
semen. And it doesn't, it's,
Woo!
you know.
that's a right goat smell. Yeah, he bathes in his own
No, we
jism.
don't touch them. You don't want to touch them.
Yeah.
Is that a new habit? Don't touch
Is it-
it.
It's every,
It's every,
when they go into
He's
heat
an untouchable.
in the fall.
I just
Oh,
grabbed
is that going?
It's
Yes.
one horn and then
It
got
is
invited
recording
one
right
horn.
now.
what?
Color your eyes.
Green.
Alright,
Alright, we should, say something.
so,
this is the.
Hi.
Why
this
don't
is
you
our
just
survival
talk about-
crew. This is my survival emergency bag with the Angry Orchard, thing of homemade salami,
That's awful.
and then Organic Valley cheese.
We butchered it, but we had someone else.
Well, yeah, somebody else packed my sausage.
Anyway,
So in this part, we're talking about family members that work best together and why.
No, first controversial beliefs.
Oh,
No,
controversial
wow.
beliefs. Are
Oh
we,
yeah,
are we doing
because
that
this is
right here?
unbelievable. Because I want to hear about Michael's belief that half of the world are reptiles.
Whoa.
Badly.
It's not half, it's only
Half the
1/3.
world. Yeah, it's, you know,
Okay,
So we have
Do me
some
a favor.
controversial shit going on.
somebody watch that, and if you see a red dot disappear, that means we stopped recording, so,
A red
We'll
dot
break-
on the screen or
yeah.
a red dot on the camera?
on the screen. So we'll break this down into smaller clips later. We'll just do one
I'm
continuous
happy
recording.
you remembered that. 'cause
There's some controversial shit going on. That's all I'm saying.
I already gave my controversial discourse.
Oh crap. Dude, you stink like goats so bad. Oh my gosh.
You
it's
know,
unbelievable.
I didn't let that go get out. That wasn't me.
I
really
really-
didn't do that.
This
yeah, I
is
mean,
weird
Andrew was
pheromone.
safe today.
I really appreciate it.
Behaved again.
I'm just glad it didn't get out again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Alright, so who's controversial belief? Oh! Shorts here thinks that all sexually confused people should be referred to in the plural as we.
No!
And the they.
No!
They.
I do not in shape or form.
They.
I believe that every person is allowed to identify themselves how they want. And if that person wanted to identify themselves as
As a
they, that is perfectly within their right.
And I think that's great, as long as they have multiple personalities. But if it's just singular, it's an it.
Is that kind of like?
I want to be like they.
If Prince could be a symbol.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Exactly. If Prince can be a symbol, why can't he, she be a they?
He can, I'm just calling it it.
Just it's
because
confusing.
I'm gonna call it he, she.
you can call it
That is so
that's a good
rude.
one, Ishi.
No, that's
I would call it Ishi.
That is rude.
It's less rude than it.
I think he
It's
is
rude too.
No, no.
He,
No.
she.
It is worse. It
Shim.
is worse than it.
It's Shim. Holy shit, that's great.
Shim is now
Oh, that's
the
great.
official term.
Oh,
You
that's
should tell
fine.
Deanna. Do you think that would be rude?
So,
Yeah, probably.
my question is, when Haley asked a question about glory holes on national television,
Well, you see, Haley.
ultimately it always comes back down to Haley's question about glory holes.
It really does.
It really depends on your definition of glory.
This better not go public.
It's probably gonna go public. I'm probably gonna post this to YouTube.
No.
So,
Post it to YouTube. I forbid it.
so controversial.
Nice.
I believe.
That's fucking awesome.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What'd you-
Potty mouth. You owe me $1.
Oh, you
I do not.
$2.
I was not part of
$2
this
now.
agreement.
Do you want to make it $3?
I'd like to see you try and get that money out of me.
$3.
You
So-
tried.
That's really
Actually, judgmental.
That's great.
Oh wait.
It was a verbal agreement.
Okay, so
He was Charlie Brown?
controversial.
Oh.
I believe that most criminals that are convicted felons or multiple convicted felons
Does it do that?
should be on like a death crew work chain gang, where they have collars where if they run away their heads pop off. Like what was that movie?
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
Any
definitely.
apocalyptic
It's like
movie
Encino Man
ever.
or like
Yeah.
what was
So I just believe that we should get something out of our criminals because we're putting so much into them. We might as well let them take the $25 an hour
I
jobs.
100% agree.
If we're gonna pay cable and we're gonna pay for food, and we're gonna
Well,
pay for their
when
gym and their
criminals
library.
get to live better than
You know.
how much of the population that's homeless, like that's shit.
Yeah. Well, you should get some
Are you
out of the
swearing
homeless
again?
anyway.
I
$4.
always swear.
$4.
All right.
Well, Tyler,
Oh,
think-
five.
Okay.
Mr.
I think we need to bring back public
So you can
stonings.
tell that Liz and
I'm
I
all
get
about
along the
stoning.
best of
Public
this crew,
stonings?
right?
Yeah.
Public
All right.
stonings.
So is that it with
Getting
the
stoned in
controversial?
public?
No.
Is that it?
Watching
I like
the-
that one.
watching the-
Yeah, that's it with the
international list,
controversy.
I think we should have a weekly naked day.
I do too.
Yes.
But I've already
We always
said
have
that.
Haley says yes. That's controversial.
I don't think
Not
so.
between us.
That's not controversial.
Not among
Let's
the
move
group.
on.
I was gonna say not among the group. It's.
All right.
What's the next
Hey,
one?
Hazel.
Let's clip it.
No, well, I'll.
You can edit it.
Yeah.
More green.
Unless somebody wants me to go, might as well. I'll hit the button and restart it back up.
I got some more. I got one from Shake
Is this spread really?
Freaking bat.
Okay, starting back up. Okay.
All right. So next question is pet peeves with each other.
Pet peeves, how we get along, how we don't get along. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we
Well-
Wow.
I was gonna say, are we all gonna leave this room still loving each other? Is this what we're doing right now? Are we airing out all the dirty laundry?
You might as well
I
get it on
for
the table
this.
now.
So Andrew wants to kill me weekly.
Daily.
That's
So-
not true.
If I disappear,
I think of Tyler as my
No.
as
You
my
did-
father
Let's-
or an
Can we
asshole
please
or
rank who wants to
brother.
kill? Can we rank who wants to kill Tyler from most to least? Because you know
I
we
think-
all want to.
I think Andrew's
It's
at
a
the top.
sliding
It's
scale.
a sliding scale.
Because I do believe that Andrew and Kyle might be up there together.
No.
Yeah,
Let's take a
yeah.
vote
On the week.
on who all wants to kiss him. Yeah, that's right. All of
Buddy,
you guys.
right
Who wants to
here.
kiss the most? These two right here.
What the hell?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, buddy?
What
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah.
When emotions are so high, they present it as anger, but it's
Okay,
really love.
so we're gonna shift gears. So Josh and I
Don't do
work
it.
really well together, but we irritate almost everybody else on a regular basis. So Josh, Tyler, and so we're a fairly constant irritation. In fact, Andrew and I just got into it this morning over trash, and we tore the whole trash bag in half, and trash flies
We
everywhere.
saved some of the trash.
We-
You just blew
It was
Some of it's still
it was a recycling disagreement. So so Andrew and I don't generally work together for long periods of time. Kyle and I, same boat. Don't generally work well. As a matter of fact,
Well,
Andrew
no,
and Josh.
I don't agree with that. I think you and Kyle work very well together.
Controversy.
When you're actually willing to talk to each other.
No.
Because you guys can sit down and actually, it's when
No, we can sit down. We can sit down. We can come up with a plan.
And
But
then
then
work
we
separately.
need to back away
Yeah.
from each other. Otherwise, and just agree.
We
that
work well
we're
on
gonna,
a similar project in close proximity, but not together, really.
Yeah.
See, no, I think that's the opposite. Is I think when you both start to separate and go the opposite ways of how you want to work on the same project, then there's a fight. But if you're working on it in together near each other, I think it works better because you're communicating more.
Maybe.
Like the
Maybe.
friggin' veggie run. You guys have that shit down how well? And how quickly were you getting home on Fridays?
$70.
Yeah, but I'm texting the whole time and he's driving the whole time. That doesn't really count for this
Okay.
factor.
Yeah, we don't talk.
We do really well when we don't talk.
There's my half of the
Yeah.
truck and there's your half of the truck.
Right.
Do not.
Don't. Yeah, get your hand on your side.
And your Mountain Dew.
So,
Oh god.
right. He drinks a case of Mountain Dew.
And
put
see,
up-
and that's why I think
That
Kyle
means-
goes
that
to
means-
the top of the
that means-
list of wanting to kill you because he's gonna have to quit the caffeine and the cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
think he's gonna immediately shoot to the
Oh.
top of murdering everyone.
no giving Kyle a weapon at all on this trip.
Oh, that's
Oh.
bullshit.
In fact, if
Oh,
anybody
no, but-
disappears,
Not getting a weapon.
But
Oh,
he's
that's-
gonna
Off
be
of
able to.
caffeine and tobacco?
You can probably
Whatever.
fly.
You know how much food
Yeah.
we're gonna have?
Yeah.
yeah, we'll need a weapon.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna bunk with you?
Not me.
Yeah, off of caffeine, off of tobacco.
Nicole?
Yeah, he said he'd kill me
Nicole's
last.
gonna
No
be walking.
giving.
He said I was his
Nicole's not
favorite.
getting a weapon either.
Nicole's gonna be walking bold-legged. Maybe taking it out on her. Sorry.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
It's not rated.
she's gonna be the domestic engineer. All right. So Josh and I work really well together, and then everybody else works really well together, and then we kind of cross over every now and then.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
Kyle and I work well together.
And nobody's really terrible. We just kind of.
How about
You
we
know.
all go around and everybody has a chance to say anything they want about that person?
Okay.
Oh wow.
So
That's a
like
good
me first,
idea.
Say anything you want about me. Be
That's a
honest.
great idea.
Anything we want about you?
Anything.
Okay. All right.
Stop
think I
chewing
like
with your
this.
mouth open.
Okay.
Oh
So.
yeah.
All right. So Michael's on the floor. I think Michael's a lot caring, great heart, unbelievably genuine, kind of batshit crazy, but in a cool, like you want to like watch and see what the hell happens sort of a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
like you,
Yeah.
actually.
All right.
You guys know.
Who else has anything to say about Michael?
No, I
Boy, that
agree
was
with
quick.
that one.
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right
That
there.
does.
All right, Liz. Who has anything to say about Liz?
Watch it, Nicole.
Watch.
I don't want to hear it. Keep your mouth
You better
closed.
plug your ears. There, she's hearing it.
I have no idea what
She
language
tricks
she
me
speaks
into shit
sometimes.
all the time. Like this
Liz
rabbit
does
thing.
kind of do
Like
that.
and the milking thing or she starts out with this really simple, like you think it's gonna be very straightforward
Can you
request.
help me real quick?
Yes, and it's like, yeah, sure, I can totally do that. And then it becomes more and more complex as you go along, and then you're like, what the hell did I just get roped into?
She says,
Mike,
no, you agreed to do that every week.
No. No.
Liz says, you
I
agreed to do
agreed
that every
to
week.
feed, water the rabbits. The breeding then got thrown on me, and now I'm supposed to be making this binder and supposed to know the breeds of the animal that I know nothing about animals.
Yep.
I know nothing, I know about dogs. Give me dogs, I will breed your dogs. How about that? Because I already did that once.
I'm gonna make money getting that out on video. Get that on video. Oh, you didn't mean it that way.
I figured
Nicole's
something.
our most liberal. Never really know which way
And
it's
also
gonna go.
fits into the batshit crazy. Oh,
I am that shit.
Don't.
Totally batshit crazy.
Liz will tell you she said something. Really genuinely believes she told you. And nobody else has a clue what's going on. No, I told you this was the way it's supposed to go. Everybody else standing
Right?
around, shrugging their shoulders, shaking their head. All right.
Despite the meanness in this room right now, I love you all because I'm that kind of person.
And that she is.
And she is though. She takes care of everything in that, in like a household fashion. Is everything's always clean
Now she
and
wants to get in my
the
pants.
who wants to get in your pants?
I'll get video of
What?
that.
Who wants to get in your pants? Wait, who wants? What just happened?
Nothing. All right. Josh. Josh is on the spot.
Shut up.
Nicole's on the spot. He
What do
stays
we-
out until all hours of the night and comes home in the wee early morning.
He's got a vagina weakness. Not that he has one or a weak one, but he,
Vagina weakness.
yeah,
Yeah, here.
yeah. I mean, and it really doesn't have to be any particular style of vagina,
Oh god.
size,
Age doesn't
shape.
matter.
It's even species is negotiable. But so I think the fish are safe. If there are monkeys on the island, we're in trouble. No, probably
Starting tomorrow.
no samesies.
Wait.
So Josh is super hardworking. We work well together. I'm biased, but yes, definitely.
Not bisexual advice.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm not biased. I'm biased. Okay.
I
Nobody
will
else
say
anything on
no.
Josh?
I do have something to say, and I do not mean this in any sort of rude
Be
way.
nice.
But you do have this tendency to kind of barrel through projects sometimes because you're very much like Tyler in this regard of wanting to get something done quickly and not necessarily wanting to be the safest about it
Or the cleanest.
or the cleanest about it. And there are times where like that honestly I think makes a project more difficult than if you slowed down a little bit and actually like I don't know.
Use lube.
Oh dear Lord.
Friction burn. Yeah, I second that. We both do that.
Yeah, I want to touch on that.
I'd like to slow down, but I can't anymore.
No, you're probably.
Because there have been a few buckets that have like gotten so close to my face as you've like barreled through past something, or you scare me sometimes. You scare me sometimes. You've almost hurt yourself. I've watched you up at like during the rainy season, up and down that hill, just going so fast. Just,
Slow down. Zen.
yeah.
Hey, I've got no complaints from other women.
Josh probably isn't the cleanest or the tidiest of anybody.
That's an
I don't know if he's gotten better or he's just here less.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
So that's my 2
That's
cents.
good. All right, Nicole's on the stand.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me start.
Uh-oh.
Yes!
Hash it out. Cat fight. That's right.
Actually, I have nothing.
What? Nothing on Nicole?
Well, she's so obviously crazy. Is it really worth mentioning?
Yes.
She's a pushover.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Super pushover all the time.
Can push you right into the ditch.
She reminds me of a cat when you try to push it into water.
Trying to give a cat a bath. No
That's
effing way.
Nicole. Nicole is the quintessential trying to give a cat a bath. The only thing that drives me crazy
Dude,
is
did you just
like.
fart?
Good
Bye,
job,
bye.
buddy.
So she has terrible gas and she blames it on the dog. Oh, Nicole, if she blames it on the dog,
I want to keep him off the carpet.
it's her.
Yeah.
It's her.
Right.
Oh, come here.
The only thing is the insane. What is that? You, Nicole? Is the gay, lesbian, crazy, not necessarily crazy, but the plural, we, what the hell, you got my hair?
What are you talking about? I don't want to go by we. I
No,
don't want to go by
He's bringing up
they.
the same subject that we just talked about
Yeah.
like 5 minutes
That's the
ago.
only thing, that's it. Everything else is good.
Well, because
Good.
I think people can.
Well, that and your whole
Titles.
fetish against rabbit. Not fetish, but your thing with rabbit.
You have a fetish against
Fetish against
What's the
rabbit.
opposite word of fetish?
hatred.
I like
I don't know
rabbits.
if-
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know if fetish has an opposite.
But you complained for 5 minutes.
All right.
No, I'm thinking about you putting that
Okay.
responsibility on me.
Kyle,
You can do
Because
it.
you were like, oh, I
It's
want.
rabbit. The
No.
responsibility
Everybody-
is
It's not about whether I can
chickens
do
and
it.
rabbit.
No, it's
Chickens
about
and rabbits.
where I want to be on this farm, and
Chick-
breeding those rabbits is not what I
Chickens
want to
and
be
rabbits.
doing.
But I need someone to take over rabbit. That's my whole thing.
But
and then
you
you're like,
see, you
I said,
tricked
do you
me
want to
into
take
it
over?
though.
No, I
you
never
did
tricked you.
not
I
ask
said,
me if I
do
wanted
you
to
want to
take
take
it
over
over.
rabbits?
No.
And you said yes.
No.
I'm happy. And I said, and would you
Bullshit.
take over chickens? And you said yes.
No.
And you said what?
No.
Where the hell you said
No.
I remember this very clearly.
No.
You said what does this entail? And I went to the rabbit tree and I said it entails not only feeding and watering, but I need someone to take over this because I need someone to breed them.
No.
I need someone to
No.
sex them. I said this and
all right, hold on. We have a limited amount of
Okay,
time.
but this is to be
Okay.
continued.
Oh
Do
my
we
God.
continue on the island? On the island. All right, Kyle.
So wait, nobody really has anything to say about me? That's.
I think it's weird that you dislike armpits.
Oh yeah, armpits. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She'll
Let's talk
throw
about
up and
armpits
freak
for a
out
while.
if you talk about hairy armpits. Actually, all armpits, not just hairy ones. And if you ever touch her armpits, she will come
I am
unglued.
going to touch her armpits on the island.
So any of you videographers,
I
if
am
you have a
going to
chance
wake up
to
at
finger
3
the
a.m.
armpits,
To sneak
Oh
in there to
my
touch
gosh.
her armpits.
she will hurl. If you finger the
I am
armpits,
so excited.
projectile Cartman style
About touching
vomiting.
her armpits. I'm gonna get Tyler. No, I'm gonna get Kyle to lick her armpit.
Oh, she's gonna lose it. She's gonna lose it. Oh, funny. All right, Kyle. Kyle's on the spot. Who has anything about Kyle?
Oh, I got it
Uh-oh.
right here.
There we go.
Hands.
Oh,
I'll do hands. I'll do his hand right now.
and cigarette butt.
All over the
What's wrong with
place.
my hands?
Over the trucks.
Will it kill?
All
My
over the
hands?
driveway.
No, my hands. What's wrong with my hands?
Yeah.
In your
Cans.
hands, right in the cans. She said
Can't. Okay. I thought she was talking about my hands.
He's the
I was like-
only
I
guy.
was like, my
that
hands
is-
are just the same as everybody else's hands.
Cigarettes. But
The only guy that's potentially as messy as Josh.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
They're actually a pretty good match.
the most sensitive heterosexual son of a bitch I have ever met in my life. This guy, I can come in and he'll be halfway through a project and I'll be like, hey, do you ever think about doing something like this? And he'll be like, fuck, and he'll leave. Like not have
Wait,
like.
speaking of which, though, we should probably move on so he doesn't get upset.
Okay, alright. Alright, no more on Kyle.
No.
Okay. Andrew.
No, he's so hard to read. That's the only other thing is they're gonna friggin' hate this because he's gonna just totally straight faced. I'm so excited.
That's Kyle, yeah, right there. I am having an unbelievable time.
You'll never know.
But you also, it's like, I'm so frustrated. It's like the same face. Alright. Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
afraid of you.
his socks say it all. Says Dickies.
Oh.
Just a little bit,
Ladies?
little sharp, a little harsh, little,
No.
little I'm angry, little, if you
But it's
turn
the-
around, I might stab you in the back.
It's the greatest. He's no bullshit. He
No, that's
calls
good.
it as it is, and he calls people out on their crap.
But
I
he's more
love it.
like a soft little innocent bunny rabbit inside.
He's a soft, innocent bunny rabbit
He's
with an
like-
Uzi.
He's like an M&M. M&M with a hard.
No. No. And he would never stab you in the back, he'd stab you in the face.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that.
and he's telling you he's gonna do it too.
Yeah, he'd warn
He'd
you.
forewarn you, be like, if you do this, I'm stabbing you in the face, and then he will follow through.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
No bullshit.
committed. He's committed. Yeah, I know about it.
He's
been
wow.
And he should be committed.
Oh.
He's committable. Alright. Haley.
Haley's on the floor. We're talking about Haley.
Yeah.
Man, this weird girl.
She's about as perverse and twisted. If you give her a chance, she'll be friggin' naked on the beach catching seagulls. Now
And
there's.
talking about Kyle and I's sex life
Yeah.
in front of people.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun show.
That's.
That's she's gonna look at the camera. You're gonna go.
How is she?
All right. So I was spying on Kyle last night.
And every morning they'll be like, "Did you have sex?" Like, there's no doubt.
That's great. That'll be fun. All right, me.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Where do we begin?
Where do we begin?
He's actually quite perfect.
Oh, kiss ass.
I love you.
Yeah, that's
She
cute.
just
I
wants
love you.
sex later.
Yeah, or now.
Or now. No, I think I basically said it. It's the like working too fast thing. Because I'm a work smarter, not harder, and you're just a get it done now.
Just do something.
Just get it done.
Yeah. You don't have to do the right thing. Just activity.
And see, that's not okay. Sometimes that's bad.
Like
Sometimes that's
an octopus
really
on
bad.
roller skates. Just I don't even give a shit if you're doing the wrong thing. Just do something.
And you want to, if he's sensitive, you're a drama queen.
Yeah.
End of the world over the smallest things.
Every day.
Every
Oh, yeah.
day.
The world
Oh, yeah.
could end. Every day.
Every day. If the wrong person milks, the world is coming to an
You're
end.
gonna kill babies.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Babies might
Babies
die.
will die. They might.
That's different.
In fact, I
And
said
the
that,
world
didn't I?
could
You did.
end.
I said that.
Farm.
No.
Yes, because
No.
Where would you
farm
work,
is our
though?
world.
I said that.
Farm is our world.
I get that, but the person
No, you
we
don't get it
changed
because the
out.
person that has E. coli and sues the
Okay,
farm because
but
someone else milked.
I'm
They
sorry,
don't know how
that's
to milk.
super insulting
It's a
to
little
Michael there
different.
behind
I'm not
you,
talking about
because
Michael.
Michael
You
knows
said
how to
anyone.
milk.
You said anyone
No.
other.
You
said
guys
anyone other than
freaked out
Ryan.
when
And
Michael.
you didn't know Michael's experience.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
How long
did.
have you known Michael when you had him milk?
Ow, I don't know. Someone just
A
hit
day.
me.
Uh-oh.
It was more than a
No.
day.
2
He
days
was
maybe.
here for like a
No.
week.
No.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
In either way, why wouldn't I trust Michael, who's been here before
And I,
and knows
It's not
what
about
he's doing?
trust. And it's been a long time since you've known.
Hey, wait, this is about me, not Michael.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Over
Yeah, it's not about you.
Over
Oh, and then the last part, my dad.
Oh.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
not here. Have I been there?
Yeah, you
He
guys are
farts.
gonna get a chance.
He farts.
He is a
Your room.
He not only can he clear a room, but he brags he's got like 150 different farts on his cell phone that he records himself and texts them to me on a
Yeah.
regular basis,
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
and encourages me to return the texts. Like this, he's the biggest practical joker. Oh my gosh, he would go. In fact, he submitted videos to this to the island in his interview because he'll be at a restaurant eating dinner and he'll get up and just start doing magic tricks for everybody in the freaking restaurant. He got free tickets from like Southwest Airlines because he was doing it at the terminal. And he had hundreds of people around him and he wouldn't take any money and he's entertaining. Like it's unbelievable, which
And
is
then
cool now. But as a kid, you're like, oh my god.
there was that one time, remember when you were really sick in the hospital for a week, and then he came to visit, and they have to take Tyler in for surgery number 2, and Gary puts a fake turd in the hallway of the hospital, right outside the surgical room. And so
You ever see people freak
the
out?
nurse comes out, and he's like, oh my gosh,
It's like, what kind of place is this? You got shit on the floor?
what is that?
You don't clean it up? Like it's
And they are just
Oh my
freaking
God.
out and
Oh.
disgusted and running around trying to find something.
And he'll lose his mind in public. I mean, but he's probably the only person that's more sensitive than Kyle. This guy gets so butthurt because I don't have cell phone service and I don't call him enough and I get it. And we've got some old drama. This actually might come out. This is one of my only fears about this island show is we got some old childhood drama that's never been discussed, and if it surfaces, it might get a little crazy. So,
Yay.
good guy,
Takeaway weapon.
crazy guy. If anybody disappears,
I'm gonna pause it really quick and restart it back up for
My
a
dad.
clip thing.
my dad.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So why we want to be on? Why we want to do this?
Ow.
Can you just ask?
Yeah.
You mean we get to leave the farm for 6 weeks?
We get to leave the farm for 6 weeks. That's it, right there. Woo! No, this to me has been. It'll be the realization of a childhood dream. I've always had a huge connection with the environment and intimate connection with the land around me, and hunting and gathering and primitive culture, and have always wanted to get away from technology. It's probably my biggest stressor. Hey, shut up, be respectful. So my biggest stressor is technology and the daily grind, and I've been dreaming about leaving it all behind and going completely off the grid, because we're still connected to the grid, and to be able to experience that and see what that will look like is absolutely exciting to me. Also reconnect with my childhood. The tropics, that's where my grandparents lived, and I remember going there as a child and being able to revisit that, and it will complete a circle in my life. And especially from a sustainability perspective, to be able to live completely pure, no footprint, no waste, no consumption of anything that we don't need, no energy, no politics, no electricity, and really I believe that this quite possibly is the next phase of my life, our life, is we're looking to do this from a farm perspective in Central America. Anyway, so this will be an unbelievable opportunity to experience that, as well as to test this family, because we've gone through some ups and downs, and we've I'm not bringing the dog. We've gone through some ups and downs, but in a period of a trial like this, you either pull together and you guys, it concretes everything and you gel and you become strong. Pressure either strengthens you and you become a diamond, or you crumble. And that'll be a big question as far as how we react and
Done.
perform.
Done. Done.
Well, I think I look forward. Hi, Cookie. I think I look forward to that on an individual basis as well, like testing myself, not just our family, but I'd like to put to use some skills that we've learned. And
Oh my gosh.
Oh, get the dogs out. Get the dog out. Get her out. Get her out. Hey, get out now. Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Get out. Hey,
She can
get your
fit.
dog out.
She's fine.
No, it stinks.
She's
Get out.
fine. She
Get her,
doesn't stink.
get her out. Come on, get out.
Stop. I will help.
Get her out. Now.
Stop. Hey,
Get her
apologize. I'm on my way out. Safely
Get her
stop.
out. There we go. Get out. Good.
Go outside, Cookie.
Good. All right. Anybody else? Why do you want to do it?
I grew up in Chicago my whole life, and right now being on the farm has kind of been, like a growth of moving away from the concrete jungle lifestyle, and it's just the next viable step. Like being on a sustainable farm, you learn about symbiosis and going to a place where it's the next. It takes it to a totally new level. And so being able to apply these new skills and really solidify another phase, another chapter in my life is the biggest motivator on the planet. And so I just want to continue to experience this journey in a way that really you can take and teach others and continue to share that education for generations to come.
Did anybody ever watch Wild Thorn Fairies?
Yes.
Like that's something I look for. Like as a kid, I always wanted to be a part of that family, or Tarzan, and like I wanted to have.
This is
I'm gonna
both
go totally.
in one.
You guys know I'm gonna go insane and go tribal on this island. Like you think I'm crazy now? Like I'm so excited. Yeah, there's gonna be
tribal
like,
women go topless. I'm just saying.
I
should have you.
I was gonna say, you're gonna see me running naked through back shots, like, they're gonna be doing little interviews and all of a sudden you're gonna see me just booking it in the background.
That'll be the key phrase. Back shot. So Kyle?
I think it's gonna suck. Alright, so like you pose this as like, oh, we're gonna go on this island for like 2 weeks, and I'm thinking, okay, 2 weeks, that's cool. Like we might be skinny when we come back, but nobody's gonna die within 2 weeks. And then you're all like, oh, wait, no. It's actually 6 weeks and everything around you is gonna be trying to kill you. That's great. And so you're all like, yeah, everything in your drinking water is gonna try to kill you. So I'm thinking of like Steve Irwin swimming around and being stung by a freaking stingray. Like the dude died by messing with the wildlife, and you're gonna take us to a place where all the wildlife is trying to kill us. Like that sounds exciting.
That sounds
I am
really
so
exciting.
excited to go. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best time of my life. I don't think that there's anything else that I would rather do
Then try to die.
than die. So, but if I had to die, I'd rather die with all of you.
See? Sensitive son of a bitch. Alright. Andrew.
Yeah, so this will be a real unique experience because we already work in close proximity. We don't all live in the same house, but it's pretty close, and we see each other on a regular basis. So whenever we don't get along, we can all kind of just retreat to our own area and be like, oh, forget this guy. I'm gonna be over here doing my own project. But I think here we're gonna have real community with nature. We're out here and we are on the grid, like you said. We still got our indoor plumbing. We still got our electricity.
Yeah.
It's wonderful out here, but it's going to be really interesting to see how we work together as a farm family without all these amenities, with the real challenge of
And no private space.
Yes, with surviving in the
How the hell's
wild.
that gonna work?
It's gonna be interesting.
But
Yeah, that's
Sex and
it.
yeah.
Sex. Haley says sex in the woods. Very true. Good job.
Yes.
Or the water.
Not in the
No,
water.
it's not
Everything in the water is gonna try to kill us.
If I can bring one thing, it's mineral oil. That's all I can say.
Didn't you say that everything's gonna be like trying to swim
It
up
makes it
bad
more
places?
exciting.
So why would I want?
So just to clarify what Andrew said, we all live on the same property. I mean, we're all a family, but we have different little huts on the same property right now. So
Nuts.
we all have our own.
Hoots.
Like
We'll have our own
spaces,
hut.
yeah.
Love, what about you? What makes you
Okay.
want to do it?
Well, I thought about this, and I'm super excited because I know that Tyler has all these survival skills, and he knows a ton about how to survive. I also know that there's a lot of other people around me who don't like taking advice from Tyler, and I am just so excited for all of that.
The
That-
revolt.
That revolting that goes on, because that means he's gonna be that much sweeter to me. I am gonna be by his side the whole time, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Andrew and Kyle are pissing me off," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I love you," and he's gonna be like,
Jungle sex. All right. Speaking of which, Michael.
What? What does that mean?
I don't know. There might be monkeys.
I've never been to anything tropical at all, so
Really?
it'll be totally new and exciting. And I've always wanted to live, or at least like go completely live off the land, in a similar setting where I just like take some stuff and just tough it out. And I couldn't be happier to have this group, and I think it's gonna be a really good opportunity to have some amazing conversation and time to bond on a really, really deep level.
We might just give you the farm and we might stay out there.
And if it gets too bad for you, you'll just contact the aliens and have them pick you up, right?
No. All right. We're not gonna go there. We don't have that much video time. All right.
I'm really excited for Andrew to call you out on your bullshit all the time. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm so excited for Andrew just to be like, Tyler, I'm gonna stop you right
I'm
there.
building my own hut. Just saying. I'm
That's
gonna build you guys huts and then I'm building my own.
Yeah.
All right. Let's stop this thing.